All right, everybody, welcome back. This is Tech Talk episode number 98, How Pornography Has Shaped Small Business Technology. This is a re-recording, recorded on July 27th, 2017. In case you're wondering, this is a re-recording of the episode. For some reason, YouTube stripped the audio off the original episode, and so I had to redo this whole thing. So here we go. Now, it's been a few weeks since I've done it, since the last episode, and I've been really extremely busy. And and I apologize for all that. One of the things about reason why I did this, start doing podcast shows and the YouTube channel on my own here, is give me the flexibility. If something happens in my life, I'm able to kind of put this thing on hold a little bit, deal with whatever's going on, and come back to it. And so that's what I kind of did. Now, also, all my audience, you folks out there have been on board with me. I very much appreciate it. So I'm going to try to catch up as quickly as I can. I got some pretty good, exciting content coming up here. So hopefully you do another episode before the end of the week, and we'll keep on rolling from there. Anyway, the little recap is episode number 97, Practical SEO for Small Businesses. I received some pretty good feedback from that episode. Got a lot of people called in and got some great questions. And I am probably going to schedule a live show on this topic and do some Q&A on that. I think it's going to be worth it. So until then, check that episode for info on small business SEO. Now, before we get going to today's topic, let me cover some things here. First and foremost, thanks for listening, watching, folks. I very much appreciate it. That's why I keep doing these shows here and adding more episodes. And I very much appreciate that. Now, if you're listening on iTunes or an Android podcast directory, please rate my show. Submit a review, and I really appreciate that because that helps grow my audience. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, some questions, some kudos, all that great stuff. If you see this on Facebook, please like my page to get latest information, and I would also notify what I do in the next Tech Talk live broadcast show. If you need to find me or the podcast show or the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel, you can always go to primeconcepts.net. That's primeconcepts.net. Where you have the links to the podcast show. You have the links to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. I also got some great information on there, including lots of free tutorials on business-related internet topics. And my favorite topic is on free and almost free ways to advertise your business online. So it's all free, and so please pass the word, share the episode, share the website, tell us about the podcast show, YouTube channel, all that great stuff. A quick legal disclaimer is products mentioned this in other episodes of Tech Talk with Dan Harley could be paid as affiliate commission, promotion commission, or the liking by their products or service provider. In others, I just might try to sell you something, and in line of selling you something, let me tell you about my sponsor, which is Carbonite. If you don't back up your computer imported data, you can risk losing it in a split second. Trust me, that's happened to me quite a few times. So, you got accounting files, you have your personal documents, family pictures, and other important documents can be lost in a split second. And this happens not just to me, but a lot of folks out there. And it's very easy to resolve all that, pretty much permanently. That's where Carbonite comes in. And what Carbonite is a cloud backup service. What they're really renowned for is being very, very easy to use. You don't need to be a technical junkie, whatever. It's no technical skills required. It backs up everything on computer automatically, and also has high quality encryption. So if you're in an industry such as the medical industry or legal industry, you have those compliance with Carbonite. So you have no worries, no hassles. Very affordable, less than 20 cents a day to back up and protect your computer. So we partnered up with Carbonite to allow me to make this free offer to you. You can try Carbonite out for free. That's correct, for free, and check out for yourself. I'm sure when you try out this free offer here, you're going to wonder why I haven't done this before. And because it's really easy to do. You don't need any technical skills. You'll be surprised how easy it is. So the link to that is primeconcepts.net/link/Carbonite. That's primeconcepts.net/link/Carbonite. And you find the link also at the link to the free offer at primeconcepts.net. Also, if you're having any problems with your business, if you're spending too much on a website, if you think you're spending too much on internet advertising, not getting anywhere, give us a call, and we'll go. We have our in-house consultation is always free, and we'll go through what's going on with you, your business, and your online and your online objectives, and see if you're going the right direction. Many small business owners have done this, and we are very proud to steer lots of folks in the right direction and finding their online success. So you can call us to schedule a free consultation at 760-247-4814, or find more information at primeconcepts.net. Now back to our episode here. How pornography has shaped small business technology. A little story here. A client of mine, a friend of mine actually, asked how I keep up with advancing technology. He says, well, I do a lot of research. CNET is one of my favorite sites, and a bunch of other techie sites as well. I also could jump in on Reddit and a lot of these subreddits regarding to technology information, and also 4chan, which is renowned for being a hacker site, but also a wealth of technical information there that is hard to come by. And one thing that's really important, believe it or not, is I keep on top of porn technology. And I got to chuckle all that a lot when I bring that up, and for obvious reasons. But really, there's a good reason for it, and I'm not kidding. All right, porn industry has actually been a cutting edge of technology. If you think about it, it influenced many standards that we have now in traditional business technology. It also caused many innovations, and it's directly influenced mainstream business technology. And it's a lot of these concepts and stuff like that, innovations are modeled through what's had happened in the porn industry, and it's that what's modeled in the porn industry has actually been innovated, is used worldwide. So, and it's really blazed much of the commercial paths of technology. So, for example, we're probably a way where this has started off with the porn industry is. The porn industry is actually influenced, back in the 70s, VHF over Betamax technology. Those of you who are not old enough, that's how we used to watch movies at home, is recorded on VHF or Betamax. And a big issue came with really how porn was going to be distributed or recorded. And it came down to that VHS was more acceptable to pornography. For example, a VHF tape, one VHF cassette, you can record up to 3 hours of movies, whereas Betamax, you can only record 1 hour. Even though Betamax was much higher quality, it was inferior when it came to quantity. And also, Sony kind of balked at endorsing adult content, where VHS was essentially open market for it. So that was the porn industry was a significant driving force at bringing VHF as to in the standard of video technology. Now it goes a step further here too. Online payment systems was essentially it invented in the porn industry, and if you take away the content, people wanted to buy the content, the type of content, meaning people wanted to buy it, and so the porn industry had conceived consumers means for consumers to pay for that content online, and in fact, the first online payment system was essentially born through porn. So that is something people don't realize. Something else that people don't realize, and in fact, when I did the research on this particular subject, was closed captioning was actually invented because of the porn industry, or devised because of the porn industry. And I didn't think that was rather surprising to me, because I didn't think people would actually care about what people said in a porn movie. But it did. And believe it or not, that's where the closed caption came from, was because of the porn industry. Also, push for more internet, more bandwidth. High-speed access was pushed further and further because of pornography. Some people want to, it advances the advanced high-speed internet everywhere, and it continues to do that. If it wasn't for porn, a lot of folks out here would still be on dial-up, believe it or not. So, anyway, all I'm doing here, one thing I probably want to bring up here, what is the same friend I asked me about, got a little chuck on that. He's asked me, what is porn actually influencing right now? I mean, today. And I think it's probably virtual reality. And maybe many of you might have seen Google Glass or Google Box, whatever. In fact, I have oh, here it is. I got a Google viewer here, and a 3D viewer. And actually, porn industry is really innovating that industry a lot. It's pushing way ahead of other industries. It's making that technology much more accessible, much cheaper, and better quality too. And we're not talking about not just the viewer part of it, but also the production part of it too. So, and now how is that going to benefit our industries? I think that's actually spilling over into the medical industry. Much of what porn is doing with this technology is innovating even further into the medical industry, including, and also VR, virtual reality is not just viewing it, it's also physical stuff too. Now you might get a chuckle here. How can physical, I'm not going to get into the devices they're using in the porn industry, but the technology used for those devices is actually being utilized in other industries such as medical. And this is going to bring some really needed technology, valuable technology to industries that can benefit us all directly. And I think in the next few years, not too long from now, next 2 to 3, 5 years, you can see some huge advancements in medical technology thanks to what the porn industry is doing. So all that in mind, and to recap those things here, yes, porn, believe it or not, you might get a chuckle out of it and all this stuff, but is actually a vital role in advancing our technology. And as a professional, I keep up in that industry from at least. Well, let me rephrase. How can I say a moralistic professional perspective? I keep an eye on that industry to see what's going to be innovative, what's going to come around the corner, technology-wise. So it's something that I honestly, I don't know, believe. Keep tracks on. So anyway, so whether you like it or not, porn is a cutting edge technology, and it's changing technology, and we benefit from innovations of the porn industry, whether you want to admit it or not. So anyway, and I think I'm going to have to close this for now because it's gonna. I think I covered that well enough. But before I go here, I want to make sure you guys got my special offer. If you want to drive more customers to business and you want to do it cheaper and faster, if you need to know how to use the internet for your business, we can help you. Give us a call. It's up for a free consultation. You can contact us at primeconsult.net or send an email to info@primeconsult.net or call us at 760-247-4814. So anyway, I'm going to close this episode, and I'm going to go and bring up another episode here pretty soon. Some political stuff's going on, but I'll let you know that very soon here. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. God bless you, folks. Good luck and Godspeed to your online success.